Hey everyone! Let's get started with our lesson. This is an advanced lesson, but it's pretty common, and even if you're a beginner, I think it's fine to learn and even use. So don't worry about it if you don't feel like you're advanced level yet. You're still going to be able to use this form, maybe. The form is 컨영. The way it works is you take a noun and then you attach the topic marker. The topic marker is going to be 은 after a consonant or 는 after a vowel. For a quick example, let's just do 집, 은, and then you attach with no space, 컨영. I don't have space here, so I'll just put it there. Or let's do 학교 for school. 학교는 컨영. And you're done. So what this means is you are denying something. You're saying no, but not only are you denying something, but you're also denying something that's even less than this noun. If we have A as our noun, we're saying not A, but not even anything less than A. It's used to say that something, in this case A, has a very low chance of happening, like nah, I'm denying that, nah. And anything that comes after it has an even lower chance. If we were to say A 컨영 B, it means obviously not A, but also not even B. Obviously not A, but not even B. So you can translate this a lot of different ways. You can translate this as far from, like far from that, like not even that, let alone, like I couldn't eat dinner, let alone lunch today. Never mind dinner. I couldn't even eat lunch. Forget dinner. I couldn't even eat lunch. Forget the new Switch. I can't even afford a game. It's again, something is being denied, but also you're denying something else that's even lower than that. Let me give you the first example. 너무 바빠서 저녁은 커녕 점심도 못 먹었어요. 너무 바빠서. So because I was too busy, 너무 바빠서 저녁은 커녕. So here we have 저녁, dinner. 저녁은 커녕. Of course, not dinner, but also not this, which is less. So what is this less thing? 점심, lunch. Even lunch, 못 먹었어요. I couldn't even eat lunch. Never mind dinner, or forget dinner. I couldn't even eat lunch because I was so busy. 너무 바빠서 저녁은 커녕 점심도 못 먹었어요. 여행은 커녕. So forget a trip. 부모님 보러 가다. To go to see my parents. 부모님 보러 갈 시간. Time to go see my parents. 도 없어요. I don't even have time to go see my parents, let alone take a trip. 여행은 커녕 부모님 보러 갈 시간도 없어요. Forget traveling. I don't even have time to go see my parents. You can also use this with nouns that come from verbs. So how did we do it with a noun? You take a noun and you attach 은 if it ends with a consonant or 니은 if it ends with a vowel. 기 ends with a vowel, so you attach 는, 컨영, and you're done. That's how you use it with verbs. Super easy. No exceptions. Can't get any better than that. Again, the exact same usage, but now instead of saying far from noun, now it's far from doing. Forget doing, never mind doing, like that. When you are using it with verbs, the translation will change a little bit because you don't usually say forget locking the door. 문을 잠그기는 커녕. You're not going to say forget locking the door. You're going to say maybe far from locking the door. So you might translate it a bit differently, but it's the same expression. 활짝 is wide open. 활짝 열어놓고, you open it and you leave it. So you leave it wide open and then 놓고 and then 나가다, to leave. 나갔네요. So they left the door wide open and left. 문을 잠그기는 커녕 활짝 열어놓고 나갔네요. Far from locking the door, they left the door wide open before they left. 문을 잠그다. 잠그다 is to lock. 열다 is to open it. 열어놓다 is to open it and leave it. 나가다, to leave. 주말에, on the weekend, 놀러 가다. To go play, to go hang out. 놀러 가기는 커녕. So forget going out to play on the weekends. 아파서, because I'm sick. 잠자다, to sleep. 잠만 자다, to only sleep or to just sleep. All I did was sleep because I was sick. I was sick, so far from going out to play on the weekend, all I did was sleep. 주말에 놀러 가기는커녕 아파서 잠만 잤어요. 물고기를 많이 잡기는커녕. 물고기 is a fish, a live fish. 잡다 is to catch, so forget catching, 많이, a lot of fish. So I didn't catch a lot of fish. 한 마리, one animal counter, even one fish. 못 잡았어요. I couldn't even catch one. Forget catching a lot of fish. I couldn't even catch one. 물고기를 많이 잡기는커녕 한 마리도 못 잡았어요. So that's how you use 커녕. But there's one more form that can also be used in the same way, and that is 고사하고. So the way it works is you take a noun and you attach the topic marker again, but then you add a space followed by 고사하고. And it works in the exact same way as 커녕. Or if you have a verb, you change the verb into a noun by attaching 기 to the verb stem, 는, after that, and then 고사하고 with a space. So the difference is that there's a space, but everything else works the exact same way. The only difference is this form is more formal. It sounds more fancy. As such, it is much less common, but you might see it. 시험 공부, test studying, so studying for a test. 시험 공부는 고사하고. Again, 시험 공부는 커녕. 숙제, homework, 숙제도. Even the homework 못했어요. I couldn't even do the homework, let alone study for a test. 시험 공부는 고사하고 숙제도 못했어요. I couldn't even do my homework, let alone study for a test. That is the lesson. Thank you for coming, and I will see you again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.